So I'm over here playing Final Fantasy 14, and I get a notification on my Discord, showcasing that the patch notes are here ahead of the release, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and go into that. But first things first, what's popping? It's your boy Latios Ultima. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everyone's been having a good day. So we're gonna have all this good stuff coming back. So we're gonna have Shiny Rayquaza. That's already live right now. Battle map. Okay, all this cool stuff. New item of okay, so we're gonna be able to get the Hollowware effect spray, which is cool, I guess. Miraidon sandwich, and then that's how to unlock it. The draft pick, in rank matches, changes in draft pick, stuff like that. Battle pass updates, yada yada yada, all that good stuff that's gonna be coming with it coming pretty soon, or rather it's gonna be coming in just a few hours at the time you guys are watching this video. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the balance patches, the nerfs and buffs, all that good stuff. Right out the gate, I already see Dragapult, so we're about to dig into this, and I'm gonna give you guys, of course, my overall thoughts on this. There's probably already people that beat me to it, but I don't really care about the speed of it. I'm just putting it out there regardless. So for the most part, this is my take on it. So if you guys do enjoy these type of videos, don't forget to drop a like, hit that subscribe, hit the notification, so you guys will be up to date to whenever I post videos and whenever I post whenever I go live, which I will be live tomorrow with the Miraidon stream. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be doing a bonus Unite stream this week, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and dig into it. So right out the gate, I already see Dragapult, so let's go ahead and read this. So Dragapult has gotten nerfs on its critical hit rate. So its critical hit rate has been decreased, excuse me. So basically now it's not going to be getting as much crits as it used to, of course. And then Phantom Force's attack speed increase has been weakened, so that's good. I think Dragapult was a little bit nuts. I mean, it wasn't as devastating as like Mewtwo Wise, when it was going ham. But it was a little strong, so they toned it down. I think they toned it down. I don't know exactly by how much, but these are some nice nerfs. Phantom Force especially was definitely a bit of a pain because it just does so much damage. It's still gonna be strong. I think it's still gonna be pretty strong, but not as strong as it used to be. At least I don't think so. So these are some nice nerfs to Dragapult. The critical hit. Obviously Dragapult is one of those Pokemon that takes heavy advantage of those critical hits. Now it's not going to be getting as much crits. I mean, the crits are going to still be there, just not going to be as consistent as it used to be. But I think these are some nice nerfs for Dragapult, so that's a good start. At least I'd say so. Next up we got Dragonite. Okay, so they lengthened the cooldown on Hyper Beam, so now it's going to take longer for it to come out. I mean, I guess sure. I mean, we could just sit here and play Outrage Dragonite. I mean, they increased the cooldown basically. Okay, so basically it means it's gonna be coming out less frequently. So Hyper Beam was one of those moves that was definitely, being outclassed anyway by Outrage anyway. But I think it was still a good move because, being able to just, get those really good secures, honestly. But yeah, cooldown lengthen, that's cool. I don't know exactly by how much, but I guess we'll have to see. But personally, with Dragonite, I've been playing more of Outrage these days, so they didn't touch Outrage, so it is what it is. Crustle. Okay, so they nerfed Crustle's damage to its damage dealt from its X Scissor. So damage dealt from X Scissor has been decreased. So basically, it just got a bit of a nerf. I don't know if I agree with this nerf, but I mean, Crustle is a good. I think, in my opinion, Crustle is a great defender. With it getting nerfed, which means it's not gonna be doing as much damage. It's not gonna be as much damage when it comes down to it as what it was before. But I still think it's still gonna be okay. You're just not gonna be seeing as much damage. But I think with crit builds, you may still put it to work anyway. So probably the other build is gonna be better now, I think. But I could be wrong. I don't really play Crustle that much. Okay, so Leafeon got some buffs here. I don't know why, but okay. Aerial Ace got the effects of Aerial Ace has been buffed, as well as the cooldown has been reduced, and then the Soul Blade plus basically the upgrade on the Soul Blade. So the effects of it has been strengthened. So now Soul Blade is going to be stronger than it was before once you get the upgrade. So once you get the upgrade, you're basically going to be doing more damage now. So That's interesting. Um, that's actually pretty interesting to see on Leafeon. I mean, nobody want to see Leafeon just go ham, but I guess it is what it is, I suppose. Um, okay, that's cool. Zacian. Okay, so they decided to buff Zacian here. Okay, so they buffed this. They increased his attack. Sacred Sword's effects have been increased, or rather, strength. Excuse me. And then Metal Claw's cooldown has been reduced. Okay, so we need to talk about this. Why? Like, we already had Zacian craziness like a few months ago, and now they decide to buff it, especially with now that it's going to be coming back into rank now. They want to go ahead and sit here and buff it now? Timi, what the actual fuck are you thinking? So you're gonna actually buff Zacian, where this Pokemon was absolutely not, was still, it wasn't as, it wasn't as strong as it used to be, but with these buffs, it's like, I feel like it's gonna be somewhat close to where it was before when it was dominating. Now I think this Pokemon is going to be absolutely ridiculous again. Oh, well, I don't know exactly how ridiculous, but the fact that they upped its attack. Okay, Metal Claw's cooldown. Okay, sure, that I would have been okay with, because cooldown it doesn't really do much for Metal Claw. Metal Claw, it's okay. It's not the great move, but I mean, I used it. I think it's fun. But Sacred Sword, though, I'm like, they really just buffed the heck out of the Sacred Sword. I don't know why. Well, I don't know the numbers by heart, but why buff Zacian? I mean, if they would have just buffed the Sacred Sword, then it would have been fine. But they upped its attack. Oh God, Timmy, what the fuck have you done with this? Honestly. Anyway, let's continue. But yeah, I can guarantee Zacian is going to be a menace once again. Well, I don't know exactly how much of a menace, but I feel like it's going to be a lot strong. It's going to be just about almost back to where it was back in the day, honestly. So, oh boy, I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, so here we go. We got Blissey. Okay, so Blissey, apparently Egg Bomb had a bug, apparently. Okay, so Egg Bomb got a bug fix. And then they rebuffed Helping Hand and Safeguard on Blissey. Okay, this I'm okay with. I mean, I'm happy because, that means that, well, for me personally, because I play Blissey, they made the effects strong, back to where they used to be, I think. I don't know exactly. Again, it doesn't show the numbers exactly, but I'm just reading what they show here. This is nice because, especially with the Safeguard getting a buff, this is one way we can this will be a great way to be able to help combat CC. So I'm actually okay with the buffs to Blissey here. And that's just me personally. The reason why is because, while yes, Helping Hand could definitely be a menace when it comes to, well, it depends on what else is here on this list. We haven't seen the rest of it yet, but I'm happy with the Safeguard buff because we need something for the CC, man. Because CC, in my opinion, is just ridiculous. But yeah, Safeguard buff, I think that's great. I'm gonna test it myself. We'll see how it goes. Next up, we have Trevenant. Okay, so Trevenant here got a bit of some buffs and nerfs here. So interesting. So Curse, effects of opposing Pokemon, strengthened. Okay, see, there's actually buffs. Okay, so Curse got some buffs here. So effects on opposing Pokemon strengthened. Moves HP decrease has been weakened. Okay, so basically the cost to use this move on Trevenant. So the HP decrease has been weakened. So basically it takes lesser HP for this now. And then the damage dealt to opposing Pokemon increased. That's actually pretty cool. Because I felt like, with Woodhammer just being able to just straight up stun, Curse was definitely lackluster as it used to be. But with this buff, it might be better. But Woodhammer will definitely still be there, of course. And then Pain Split's effects have also been increased as well, too. I think Pain Split was definitely under the radar, in my opinion. So this is cool. I think this is going to be fun. Another fun one. They also did nerf Woodhammer's cooldown. So now Woodhammer's not going to be coming out as often. So I think that's also fine. I think they're going to definitely promote people to play the Curse build, which I think I might give that another shot, possibly. Maybe with like... maybe this might be a bad player thing, but maybe this with maybe like a curse bangle. I think the one that's for physical attackers. I think it's curse bangle. Yes, curse bangle. That could work. I think that works for curse. Let me know in the chat in the comments if I'm incorrect about that. But I think that might be a thing potentially. But I could be wrong. So, but either way, I'm pretty excited to try a curse on Trevenant. So that's cool. Next up, we got Meowscarada. Okay, Meowscarada is definitely one that definitely needs some nerfs. And I also saw Pikachu. I'm a little scared. Okay, so Meowscarada, double team cooldown reduced, Night Slash cooldown reduced, Trailblaze cooldown reduced, and Unite move the cooldown has been reduced, and damage dealt to opposing Pokemon increase. Okay, so got some cooldown reductions. Damage wise, it's still going to be the same, but now its moves are going to be coming out more consistently, so that's cool. And I think the buffs is because it's going to be getting a battle pass as well. So I think these buffs are pretty much for Meowscarada. I think this Pokemon is pretty fun. I don't really play it myself, but that's still pretty cool that Meowscarada is getting some buffs here, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. So shout out to my boy, to Azelfie, of course. I know they let us play Meowscarada, and to anybody else who plays Meowscarada, yeah, this might be the time for you to try it out. I haven't given it a shot myself, potentially. I don't know, but Meowscarada looking kind of good, guys. That's what I think. Anyways, Pikachu. Oh boy, I already see what's going on with Pikachu here. Volt Tackle Electric Ball's damages has been increased. Oh boy, I'm a little scared about this because Volt Tackle basically is like a stun when you lock into a target. That actually could be a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. That is actually a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. So basically, they buffed the damage. Volt Tackle, Electro Ball. That build, I think, was definitely outclassed by the Mage Pikachu with Thunder and Thunderbolt. But now this might actually have a chance to make this set actually pretty strong. I don't know how strong is it actually going to be now with the with these buffs now compared to the Mage build, but I guess we'll just have to see. But no, I think the Volt Tackle buff is definitely going to be scary. I think that's what I'm a little scared about the most when it comes down to this, honestly. Anyways, Gyarados. Now, this is a Pokemon that personally I really don't like playing, honestly. But here we go. Let's go ahead and go over to this here. So, Rattled. Effects has been strengthened. I believe that is Magikarp's passive. I could be wrong. I don't remember. Flail damage dealt has been increased as well. Okay. Aqua Tail cooldown reduced, and fixed bug that affected the following activation timing. Okay, that's good. I think Aqua Tail was definitely lackluster, but it only really got a cooldown reduction. Waterfall got a damage increase as well as a cooldown reduction. That's cool. And then the bug fix that affected the following, which was the activation timing. And then his Unite move got a cooldown reduction as well. Okay. That's cool. I felt like Magikarp definitely was feeling kind of mid. Well, that's just me personally, but I just don't like playing this Pokemon. But maybe with the buffs, it might do a little bit better now. But we'll have to wait and see, I guess. But then again, I don't know. I don't really play Gyarados like that. I tried Gyarados in the stream before, and I did horribly with it. Yes, I have no wins with Gyarados. Play me in the comments. I dare it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just don't like Gyarados' playstyle, honestly. But if you do play Gyarados, this is great for y'all. I hope you guys have a good time playing this Pokemon. So yeah, there you go. Bug fixes, and it got some cooldown reductions on its Aqua Tail and Waterfall. Waterfall, of course, also getting a damage increase, which I think is pretty cool. So there you go. And next up, we got Delphox. Okay, so they actually buffed its Fire Spin. Okay. Damage dealt to opposing Pokemon has been increased, and then cooldown reduction. Okay. I actually don't mind this. I mean, it is basically more CC. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. But there'll be another way to be able to play Delphox now, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see how that goes. Next up, we have Mimikyu. Okay, so Mimikyu got a bug fix to its disguise, causing one or more effects not to trigger. Okay, that's cool. Metagross. Okay, so Metagross got some bug fixes as well. Meteor Mash had a bug that affected the area of effect, and his Unite move had a bug fix. Okay, so those were just bug fixes. Absol has a Sucker Punch bug fix as well. Okay, cool. And Blaziken also had a bug fix on his Overheat. Okay, cool. All right, that's it. All right, so it looks like that's pretty much it. I may have missed if there's anything else I missed, let me know in the chat. But honestly, out of all these, I'm honestly pretty excited. I will have to say, probably out of these, I think the Blissey buff is cool. Trevenant, the Meowscarada. Even though I'm a little scared of the Pikachu, I'm gonna still give it a shot myself to see how I feel about it, because I haven't played Pikachu in a while. The Dragapult nerfs is definitely nice to see, honestly. I do question the Dragonite nerf on the cooldown on Hyper Beam, basically, as well as the Crustle damage. I mean, Crustle I can kind of understand, but it's not really that bad. But it is what it is. What I don't understand is why did they buff the heck? Why did they buff Zacian out of all things? Zacian did not need any buffs, Timmy. What is this? What is this? They buffed the effects. They buffed. I mean, the Metal Claw is whatever, but it's just the fact that they upped his attack, and the Sacred Sword got effects increased as well. I don't understand that. They basically are. Oh, you know what? People are going to abuse these. I can already see it. Zacian, Blissey. Oh no, these are going to be abused for sure. I'm just happy that Blissey got buffed because the safeguard is going to be a way to at least help against CC, because CC was something that was relatively annoying, honestly. So, but I don't know why did they decide to buff Zacian out of all things. I don't know why Zacian even got buffs, honestly. And on top of that, they still didn't nerf Glaceon in Icicle Sphere. It would have been nice if that got some nerfs. What else they didn't nerf? They didn't nerf the heck out of. There's quite a few things they still haven't nerfed, honestly, and they didn't nerf it. Like, I don't understand. Like, come on, Timmy. Where are the nerfs on? Where the heck are the nerfs on Glaceon? Where are the buffs on Pokemon that absolutely need it? Like, for example, Machamp could have used some buffs. Let's see. There's quite a few mons that could have used buffs, but you just gave it to these other mons, honestly. Like, I don't understand the logic, honestly, especially with Zacian. Now, I got a feeling, you're gonna get those players that are just gonna be spamming Zacian just to win, of course. But it is what it is. Pokemon Unite, right? But yeah, they just want to promote this nonsense. But it is what it is, I guess, right? So let me know in the comments, guys. What do you guys think of this list? You guys think it's dumb? You guys think it's cool? What do you guys think of these buffs and nerfs for Pokemon Unite? And I believe this might be live now. I do not know, but I'm a little scared about Zacian and Pikachu. But for the most part, I'm actually this is gonna be fun, I guess, because I'm curious. I'm keen to try out the buffs on Blissey, the buffs on Trevenant, the buffs on. There's a few months actually that got the buffs here. Actually, maybe I'll try Meowscarada again. Gonna definitely try the buffs on maybe I'll give Gyarados another go, maybe, but for right now, I don't think I'm gonna be touching Gyarados, because I feel like I'm just gonna be horrible with it. I might give Livian a try with the new buffs on this Aerial Ace Solar Blade combo. I don't know yet. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I don't want to make this video too long as it already is, but thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of these buffs, these changes? And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.